single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2016 Ford Ranger. It's a 3.2 TDCI 200 Limited. It's an automatic vehicle, it's done 58,000 miles and it's got full service history. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. As I go around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, any scratches or any dints. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres, we'll have a look in the back, we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats, we'll look at the functionality, I'll even tell you what it smells like. Once we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and then obviously finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, at the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now once you've watched the video, if you've got any questions or if you need to know anything extra, please just give us a shout. It's not a problem at all. If you want to see anything different on the video, if you think I've missed something, please just ask. It's not a problem. Again, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to do finance, we'll go through an application with you. We'll ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT, as it is a VAT applicable vehicle. An application takes approximately 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. If you're here on site, in most cases you can drive it away the same day. Right, so let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. This has actually been here a day or two. It's just the first chance I've had an opportunity to go around it. So I've not washed it because it's dry. It's a nice day, but just bear in mind there's a few bits of dust and stuff on it. I'd rather show it like this than wash it, and then it gives you a false representation of what the vehicle actually is. So it's always better like this. Right, so we'll start with the bonnet and then we'll work our way around from there. Zoom that out a little bit. So in regards to dents, I can't see anything that's obvious. Hopefully you would agree with that. There are a few little marks and scratches on it, but they're very tiny. And they're not really that significant, to be honest with you. Probably the worst ones are there, as you can probably see. There are a few. And they, actually, you can't feel them on your fingers, which would usually suggest you've got a good chance of getting them out. Thought there was one there, it's just like a bit of polish or something. Other than that, can't see much more at all. Right, so driver's side headlight and front bumper. You'll notice that it's got front parking sensors. The grille's in great condition. And then onto the passenger side headlight. Oh, there's a free spider. Onto the front wing. Nice condition, no damage. Everything looks nice and clean. Is that polish? Yes, polish. So, passenger side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. There's a couple of little bits of scuffs, but nothing serious. It's a vent tyre with lots of tread, I guess, at probably 7 or 8 mil. Front windscreen. There's no stone chips or cracks that I can see. Let's have a quick look at the roof. Oops. And everything looks nice and clean from that point of view. So let's go over the pillars. There's a few little tiny marks. I don't know how that would happen, to be honest with you. Look nice and clean, no dints. Mirror back is in good condition. The indicator lens has got a bit of a crack in it. And the mirror's intact. Right, so let's go down the passenger side. I'm just having a quick shot so I can see if there's any dents. I can't see anything that's obvious. Everything looks nice and clean. Yeah, spot on. So there's no obvious dents on the vehicle. Side steps in nice clean condition as well. Onto the rear quarter with a tub. And again, it's in nice clean condition. Rear wheel and tyres, matching tyre, wheels in good condition, matching tread depth. It has got a roll bar on it, which really looks quite good. They don't always come with these on a limited, so that looks quite nice. A nice extra. It sets it off very well as well. Right, so tail light, passenger side, nice and clean, there's no damage, no misting, everything looks good. Tailgate, hopefully you can see from that it's in nice clean condition, there's no damage, everything looks spot on. Rear bumper, very small dent, this lower part here, it's tiny but it is there, I'd rather show you. You'll notice obviously it's got the parking sensors on the back, it's got a tow bar, and it's also got the latest style electrics as well, so it will tow 3.5 ton this. So look in the back. So as you can see, it all looks nice and clean in the back. It's obviously not had a hard life, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out with the low mileage and the general condition of the vehicle, but it all looks spot on. Right, so let's work our way onto the driver's side. Tail lights in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Rear quarter of the tub. And again, as you can see, it's in really clean condition. The paint's in great condition and there's no nasty marks or dints. Driver's side, rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in great condition, it's a matching tyre. And again, matching tread depth. Right, so let's work our way down the driver's side. I think we'll start by having a look over the top of the pillars. And as you can see, there's no dents, no marks, everything looks nice and clean. This side of the roof, again, matching the other side, it's very clean. Right, so let's work our way down the driver's side. And again, matching the other side, it's really clean. And there's no obvious marks or dents, everything looks spot on. And that's the same for the side step as well. There is a very tiny dent just there, but it is, when I say tiny, it is tiny, tiny. Pinhead. Driver's side front wing. And again, it's in great condition. A couple of very, very fine scratches, which I know won't show up. Oh, there you go. It just does show up, but it's tiny. And you can't feel it on your finger. So, driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition, it's matching tyres, it's a full set of tyres all round, matching, good quality with plenty of tread. Mirrors in good condition as well. Right, so onto the interior. Driver's door card is really clean, there's no damage. On the armrest, paint's just rubbed away a little bit. Well, obviously these are black and then they painted silver. So, you know, they are susceptible to rubbing. It's not damaged, it's just where someone's legs have just been rubbed against it over a period of time. It looks alright anyway. So, on the armrest, you've got your electric windows ×4, window lock, and then up above is your door lock. Where your right knee would sit here, this part here is your electric windows, your electric folding mirrors. I won't do it because obviously it's there. Then your lights are down below, automatic lights, of course. Driver's seat is fully electric. So it goes forwards, it goes backwards. You can bring it up, you can bring the nose up if you watch that part, and you can bring the base up. And obviously the seat backrest will go forwards and backwards as well. Just drop that down. There you go. So the seat itself, bolsters are actually very firm. The material's really nice and clean, and there's no damage on it. Everything looks spot on. Let me jump in. So let's start it up. There are two proper keys. As you can probably hear from that, it fires into action straight away, no problems at all. As you can see from the dashboard, there are no warning lights at the moment. It's just obviously the handbrake on here, and then everything else is just as you would expect. The dashboard is nice and clean and it's free from damage. Everything looks spot on actually, to be fair. Really nice. Right, so onto the steering wheel. Steering wheel's free from any damage, there's no wear, there's no unevenness about it, everything looks nice and clean. The actual material itself actually on the steering wheel is nice and smooth, it's not rough. So yeah, it's been looked after, it's been driven carefully. So the steering wheel controls are basically, so this part here, controls this part of your screen here, and there's lots of different options. All your settings and things are on there. The lower part is your cruise control, and then the left hand side of the steering wheel, this part here, basically that does that part to the side of the screen there. So you've got lots of different options. So you get your navigation, your phone, you can have your entertainment on there. Then the lower part is basically your media center, so your volume, voice command, mute, you can skip your tracks or your radio stations, and also you can answer your phone and hang up from there as well once your phone's attached on Bluetooth. Media center itself, just pop that. It has got navigation on the system, and it's a really nice, decent sized screen, and it works really well. Yeah, it's a good system, to be honest with you. You probably knew that anyway if you're looking at it. But so you've got on your controls from here, you've got your heated seats, your navigation, you can pair your phone, and then obviously you've got your radio station, which is obviously DAB. Click on that, so you can see there you've got AM, FM, DAB, and obviously you've got all the stations on there, CD, and then obviously USB, and then Bluetooth audio, SD card, and all line in. So you've got lots and lots of different options. Actually more options on these than there are on the newer ones, ironically, but there you go. All your settings and everything are on there as well. So your camera settings, vehicle settings, they're really easy to use. Right, so just press that to go home. Let's have a look at the dual zone climate control with air conditioning. We can give that a try. Let's turn volume, the temperature down to low. Put the air conditioning on, click off auto. And the air conditioning does work, and it is cold. Let's switch that off. It's a 6-speed automatic gearbox, producing, as you know, 200 brake horsepower. Economy, you're looking at around the 30 miles per gallon ish, sometimes more, sometimes less, depends on you and how you drive. Passenger seat bolsters are extremely firm. They feel quite new, actually, to be fair. Doesn't maybe look like someone's ever sat in it. Material, as you can see, is really very clean throughout. Roof lining is again extremely clean. There's no nasty smells in here at all. It smells nice. It doesn't smell like it's ever been smoked into me. I am an ex-smoker, so you do tend to pick up on those smells. It smells okay. Down below you've got your SD card slots, your line in, 2 USB slots, park assist, it's got your locking rear diff, electronic locking rear diff, stability control, and a hill descent, and then your switchable 4-wheel driver there. You've got cup holders in the front. You've got your armrest. In the armrest, a lot of people don't know this, but see that vent there? You can switch that on and off. Basically, if your air conditioning's on, you can have that open. You can put like your drinks in there, your sandwiches in there, or whatever, and it acts like not a fridge, but you know, like a cool box, if you like. The armrest itself is nice and clean, there's no damage, and the seats in the back look good as well. So yeah, nice looking truck. It starts and runs, no problems at all. Did notice on the gear selector, that's meant to be silver. It's obviously someone's just sat there with their hand on it like that, and it's just worn away a little bit. It's not serious, but it is what it is, and obviously it has just worn away a little bit. Right, so let me show you in the back. Just unlock the doors. So door cards in the rear, again, follow on. There is a couple of very little marks. I don't know what that would be from, but obviously it's nothing really. The actual seats in the back, as you can see, are really nice and clean, and they're free from damage. There's an armrest with cup holders. This seat does lift up in the back, and you've got a couple of cubby holes in there. You can tether that back if that's what you want to do, and obviously that will create a little bit of space for you. Right, so let me just pop the bonnet and we can have a look under there. Just look in the passenger side first quickly. So door cards really nice and clean, and the seat, as you can see, this side as well, extremely clean, no issues at all. And then obviously the passenger side in the rear. Let's pop that bonnet and have a look at the engine. Obviously the bonnet's on pneumatics, which helps loads. So the vehicle, as you know, has got full service history. It goes without saying it's been looked after, and it really shows underneath. As you can see, all the fluids are clean and to the correct levels. Even the washer fluids on top as well. Turbo unit, you can see there's no oily residue around it. Everything looks nice and clean, so there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything looks as you would hope it to be. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please let me know. I've got no issues with that at all for you. Belt, as you can see, is in great condition as well. Right, so let's have a quick look underneath. And again, you can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything's nice and clean and dry. Diff's in clean condition as well. And it's got a decent spare. There you go. So hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person, and probably a little bit more. I realise I do go on a little bit, but you know, if you do think I've missed something, or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem at all. But for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me. Really appreciate it. Take care. Bye bye.